G'day and welcome to another big edition of the BFNL Netball Show. Looking back on last weekend, looking ahead to this weekend. My name's Yeendy, I'm joined by Kim Bailey. Thanks for joining us.
G'day, how are you, Yeendy?
Always well, how are you?
Yeah, good mate.
That's good, that's good. Now we've got some big games that we sort of looked back on last week. We had a split round with 4 games going ahead.
Yep.
And we had some pretty promising games, especially a close one between Sebastopol and Ballarat.
Yeah, goodness. You know, you get off the Ballarat bandwagon and they do something good and you have to jump back on. But yeah, Sebas got out of jail really, didn't they? It was pretty close the whole game. Georgia Can was outstanding for Sebas, but Cullen Moran had a good game. Ruby Wilson was dominant in the centre too. So, yeah, it's a season that's got away for Ballarat, hasn't it? It's a bit, I get a bit upset about it because you sort of think what they have been able to do, what they can do, and great to see that Katie Lindquist is back on the court as well. But I think if Gary Cook stays there, he's got a good making of a team for next year. But Sebas sitting in 4th, so... this is a really important next 2 weeks to make that final 4 change, and I think the top 6 we can still change positions. The only one that can't change position is Sunbury. But yeah, Sebas got out of jail, I think, so very lucky. But good teams can do that. They can get out of that situation. So well done.
Handy 2-goal win. Another massive game we'll look at is Redan 55 defeating Lake Windaree 43.
Yeah. So. Yeah, look, it's a margin I would say I'm not surprised at. If it was smaller, I would say I'm not surprised at, because Lakers have been that inconsistent team all season where you would think they're going to lose the game and they come out and absolutely cane it and win. And maybe just got the best of them this week. Kirsty Walsh had another great game. She was, I think, one of our Stockland's Player of the Weeks last week, if I remember rightly. So she had a really good game and has had a good season as well. But Emma Henry keeps going on, and young Liv Jorgensen shot at 82%. You know, and this girl is, I think, she plays Sovereigns 19, so I think she's still got another year to go around if she wants to go back. And 47 from 58 against some really intense pressure from. Mel Allen, who is just such a great player. We know how good player Mel is, but for her to line up on her is really, really good. But yes, look, Redan are looking very good. I don't think Erin Riley played a full game. I'm not quite sure, but I don't think she did. Sage Bryce has been really one of the recruits of the year for Redan, I think. She had another great game, and her and Cassie Peace together combined really well. So, yeah, Redan are still looking good. You know, but again, sometimes they can be inconsistent. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the 2 Lions that play off in the grand final if they get their act together and can keep that consistency going, because I think they've got the talent all over the court. But then again, we've got East, who are just still seem to be flying under the radar. Exactly right. We had a few other big games as well over the past weekend. We'll just quickly go through those results. So Sudbury Lions 70 defeated Darley 26 by 44 goals, and we had East Point 58 defeating Melton 20. Yeah, a couple of teams just stamping their authority on the competition. You know, first and second on the ladder. I feel a bit sorry for Melton too. They've struggled this year, but they'll be looking to rebuild. And I'm a bit surprised that Darley. They got beaten by so much. I thought that they would have run Sunbury a little bit more, but you know, I know Chloe Curran had a really good game that game, and she was on fire, so she's pretty hard to stop when she's in that sort of form. Yeah, she's definitely, when she gets going, she's very, very hard to stop. As we turn our attention to round 17, and we've got Bacchus Marsh and Sebastopol in an important game there for Sebastopol. Just build up a little bit more form heading into the finals. Yeah, it's a really important game for Sebastopol, and look, I know Bacchus, the last time they played, had a few injuries or had a few girls away, so I don't think they'll get the victory, to tell you the truth, because I think Sebas know how important this win is, but I think it'll be a pretty close game. But Sebas for me. Yeah, Sebas for me as well. Depending on how results go, they could move up into the top 3, which would be interesting for them. Another big game, not so much the top end of the ladder. We've got Ballarat and Darley down the bottom end of the ladder. Yeah, this one could go anyway. It's really difficult to pick because Darley have got their 5 wins. 5 wins? Or 3. No, 3 for the year. Yeah. So they've got and so has who are they playing? I've just had a mental blank. Ballarat. So Ballarat, we just spoke about them. I think with Callie Moran up there, she's a really tall target to hit, and her and Hayley Fiddler combine really well together. I just think they'll get another win on the board for Gaz. Yeah, I won't argue with that one there. East Point and North Ballarat City. Woohoo! This will be a great game. And this could be This is the thing, you don't know. When you look at North Ballarat on paper, you think that is an awesome team and they could take out the grand final. That's how good they are. But their inconsistency, again, I think this is the most inconsistent season we've seen for some time apart from Sunbury.
Yeah.
Because we just can't pick it. But East Point have just been flying along. Lauren Dew and Emma are just back in great form. Sash McDonald will play. She'll be back. I'm going to go North.
I'm going to go East Point because a loss for them, given that Redan have the bye, Redan will go above them on the ladder.
Look, it wouldn't surprise me though. I'm to the point where I just don't know anymore.
Yeah,
Chris.
exactly.
But I have to take the punt. I'm going to go North.
And it's interesting. If North Ballarat City do win, we could see East Point slip from second to at least fourth.
But that's happened every week. We've seen, I think a couple of weeks ago, we saw Redan go from second to fifth, and then they've come back up into third, and it happens each week. So yeah, really interesting.
Pretty exciting stuff there. And the final game, we've got Melton and Melton South.
Yeah, look, Mountain South won't have Bet Call, and good luck to Bet Call and Tara Munro from Sunbury, who are in the Div 1 Grand Final on Saturday night for VNL with North East Blaze. I think they're playing Geelong, so good luck to those two girls. Great to see a couple of girls in the Grand Final for a VNL game. Poor Melton, they have struggled, as I said before. And Mountain South have got a lot of young kids there, and I think they'll get the victory and, go into the last game of the round with on a win and getting set up for next season. So, I'm not quite sure who South come up with, but they've been one of the big improvers, haven't they?
This year? Have been. Yeah,
they have. And I was talking to Melissa Klimas the other day about it, and she's really stoked with all the young kids. So, but Mountain will be in the rebuild. Let's hope that from the last two games they might be able to eke out a win and get one on the board. So, fingers crossed for them. But I think Mountain South will be too strong.
I'm banking on this week just to break the duck, Kim.
Are you going for it? Are you, Chris?
I can feel it in my bones, Kim. I can feel it in my bones. So I think maybe that
good.
week the rivalry is going to be a lot of people down there at McPherson Park. So
yeah, it's been promoted very well. It's in a local rivalry, and it's going to be a cold day. So.
Here we go.
Goldfields beanie, so all our stuff will be nice and warm.
Yeah.
So look at them, pretty groovy.
Yeah, you'll have everyone very jealous there, Kim. It's very fantastic.
They're very flattering, aren't they?
Well, thanks so much for joining us on this week's edition of the BFNL Netball Show. We look forward to catching up with you next week.
No worries. Good luck to everybody.